Hello everybody and welcome back to Marble Time Attack Season 2 Race 3 here at the Garden Speedway. It's another brand new track on the calendar, and coming off of Flair's third career win in Marble Time Attack, the rest of the field is eager to get one going against him. We will open with Slimeball, who shows us the track and actually has one marble fall off, but he gets back onto it. Now as they go towards the bottom, a little bit of contact between that first and second marble, and coming across the line, the opening time is a 29:42. Not a perfect run, but Slimeball, coming off of a really solid performance in race 2, is going to be hoping this can be something that gets him through to the next round. And really, there's a bit of contact between actually that second and third marble, who actually pinches into the first marble, which kind of hurts that back two in that order. But there's time to gain on the board here, and our next marble up is going to be Inferno, another one of our newcomers. So the two rookies this year racing first and second in the qualifying order. Cleaner start for Inferno now as they come around these swooping turns towards the finish line around the last 180, and it's a pretty solid time, and no contact between them means it's a 27:88 and about 1.5 seconds quicker than what Slimeball put up. And really, you can see how important it is just to minimize the mistakes that you make. And don't think there's maybe a tiny bit of contact between the first and second marble in that straight, but other than that, it was a very clean run. And overall, Inferno sets the new mark, and it's a pretty tough mark to beat. Next up is Tree Frog, who's already got his win. He's already into the playoffs, but he'd like to keep performing well and keep that momentum up. Now as they get onto the open tracks, here they come. No contact between them, keeping a nice path in between. Those first two very quick across the line. And it's a 28:07, just about 2/10 slower than what Inferno put up, and still much faster than Slimeball. So Slimeball not actually in all that good of a spot so far, and unfortunately for him, there's plenty of runs to go, and they all know that his time is the one that's really standing out there with the mistake in it. These second two runs have been very clean in comparison. Now it's Patriot coming up here, struggled to start the year, hoping to get it going, and a decent spread in between those marbles, pretty even here as they go onto the open tracks, keeping this nice formation all equidistant from each other, and across the line. Not much you can complain about, but it just wasn't really the fastest time. 29:13 is good enough for third place currently. And really there was no discernible mistakes, just not one of the fastest teams in pure speed in this tournament. But so far, Slimeball sits at the back of the order, and Patriot as well in third. So Inferno and Tree Frog safe to go, and now we're going to get a look at those times for those top four. So a pretty solid spread. Of course, Inferno and Slimeball about 1.5 seconds apart from each other is the gap from first to last. So not a ton of room to really slot into this order so far. So you gotta be a pretty consistent run here. And Flair's having a little bit of trouble with that last marble. Gotta catch up to the front two, who put in good times. That last one hanging back though, and it's not a good time. The winner of our previous race at the underpass is only gonna put up 29:97. Which is about 5/10 slower than the current last place Slimeball. So Flair inherits the worst spot, and that means that Patriot is safe. And Flair is the time everybody is going to be like, alright, if you get worse than that, then you're probably out of this race. So there's 3 to go here, and that gap between first and last widens a little bit more. It's about 2 seconds now. Now Supernova, who's been pole position in the first 2 races, actually lost his marble here. That last one is not on the track, so it'll be +3 onto that second marble's time. This is really going to sting, and it will. 31:36. Slimeball is safe with his 29:42. And right there, you see that one actually came back onto the track again, but it had no momentum to continue and just kind of got stuck up there. So +3 seconds onto the second place finisher's time, and it really stings. And it's a shame because those first 2 were pretty quick. But 31:36 is really going to hurt for Supernova. And barring a miracle, he's probably going to be eliminated. Now it's Cyclone coming around here, keeping all 3 on the course. That's already better than Supernova, and will probably at least make sure he's not in last. But that last marble pinches across the others. It's going to be really slow across the line, and it is 4th place. So it's going to be safe no matter what. And it's still Flair and Supernova on the chopping block. Supernova officially eliminated. So everybody's got to beat 29:97, and 1 marble to go is Titanic. We'll see if he can do it, but yeah, a little bit of trouble right there for Cyclone, but those first 2 got across very quickly, and that last marble kind of sacrificed himself to make sure that the first two were going to be alright. And so one runner to go, and it is Titanic, defending Marble Time Attack champion. And here he goes, all three stay clean. So far that's already going to be better than what Supernova put up. He's just got to beat about 30 seconds here. A pretty slow time from Flair, and with no mistakes, it's probably going to be safe, and it is. It's the best time of the day by 0.05 of a second. And Titanic has bounced back after a disappointing race 2. He's got his race 1 form right back again. And so it'll be Titanic and Inferno with the first round buys. Tree Frog slots into 3rd place. He'll face the 6th seed of Slimeball in the opening round. And then the 4th seed of Patriot and Cyclone. Actually, Patriot is the 5 seed, I think. But those are the matchups here. And there's your bracket. Winner of Tree Frog Slimeball will face Inferno. We'll see if we can get an all-rookie matchup between Inferno and Slimeball in the next round. And here we go. And we already got in DNF. I mentioned that earlier. It's going to be a theme here in these elimination races between the 6 marbles on the track. There's just not enough room to keep them all on. And Slimeball, a comfortable victory right there. And so it will be Slimeball versus Inferno, the 2 rookies are going to be competing here. Slimeball has experienced more success than Inferno, I would say, so far, as he does have a finals appearance in race 2. And he's just seeming like he's got a lot of confidence in these 1v1 races. And he completes a pretty easy victory right there with those first 2, always going to clinch it. And the last one doesn't really matter. Patriot versus Cyclone up next. And 4 seed Patriot gonna go. Oh, and he loses one, as does Cyclone. Both marbles have lost him one. And now they keep trying here. Patriot's got in good position. A lot of contact between those 3rd marbles. Patriot has a 1st, Patriot has a 3rd, and it's an 11-10 win no matter how you crack it up when you get those marbles in that position. Patriot lucky to get through right there. And yeah, he pushed the leader off. Cyclone had one in front, but couldn't hang on as Patriot brought out the elbows to get the win. And so that means he will go on to face Titanic in the semifinals, and then Inferno and Slimeball on the other side of the bracket. And here we go. Titanic versus Patriot will be up first here, the 1 seed versus the 4, and we are off and running, and Patriot gets the better jump. Titanic's already lost one here. Patriot has the numbers advantage. As he goes down towards the bottom, he's got 1 in 1st and 1 in 3rd, and that's going to be good no matter what happens with the rest. 13-8. Patriot is going to the finals. And the 1 seed, once again, just seems to be kind of a curse this season, as I don't think any 1 seed has made it to the finals through 3 races now. And unfortunately, when you can't keep them on the track, it's going to be a tough time at the office. And Titanic just could not figure out how to get in front of that lead Patriot marble. And so we'll go over to the rookies, a match that has a lot of intrigue on it now. Slimeball and Inferno. Here we go. And they're off out of the blocks, and Inferno gets the jump. Actually loses one as well, so Inferno has one in last. Going to need to make some moves with that last one. Oh, he's got into the good position there. It's 1st and 3rd for Inferno. He makes the move around the bend and clinches the win, 11-10. What a move. Let's break it down. And so originally, Inferno's going to be the one that has the numbers disadvantage, which we haven't seen a marble be able to come back from that, especially when he doesn't even have the track position here. But he's going to figure out a way when these marbles get all bunched up right into this turn. Just slots himself right into that gap. 6 points for the 1st place, 4 points for the 3rd, and 1 point for the last place is an 11-10 win. A crucial move by Inferno. He makes a clutch play right there. He will be in the finals facing Patriot. Winner clinches the playoffs, loser gets a bundle of points. Alright, here we go. And it is Patriot who gets the better jump here in the elimination race. And he's got the lead, but you got to focus on that last place marble, and it looks like Inferno is going to lose theirs first. Really slow around the bend. Glad that didn't happen in qualifying, or else that certainly would have been an eliminated time. And Inferno's lost another one out the back. It's going to be a 3-on-1 in the finals for Patriot here. The racing really doesn't even matter if you can't stay on the course, and Inferno's got it all to do. Now, he does have track position here. It's going to be pretty hard for Patriot to come back from this. As they come around the bend, Inferno's got the track position set up, and the Patriots have no play. 2-on-1 now, and Inferno gets the jump here. They're going to need to find 2 passes, which really has not happened at all in this race. On this track, Inferno holding onto it, and we've got a 1-on-1 finals. Here we go, Patriot gets the jump. Inferno, who's done so well to complete this comeback, can he get the final step? He's trailing by pretty far on this track, and he's not going to do it. Patriot clinches the playoffs. He's not the fastest marble in the field, but he gets it done when it matters. Almost a reverse sweep for Inferno, but he falls just short. So he'll need to figure out a way to get it going in race 4, or else his playoffs might slip away from him. But Patriot, the story of the day, gets the job done as the 4 seed and joins Tree Frog and Flare as those playoff clinches. And as you can see the standings, and it's probably an important time to bring up that if 4 different marbles win the races, then those 4 will make the playoffs, and the points don't matter. So a lot of these marbles will be hoping for a repeat champion in race 4, which will be coming out next week. Thank you so much for watching race 3 here at the Garden Speedway. Until next time, take care.